Welcome, Warriors, to the highly anticipated matchup between the Warriors and the Habra Highlanders here at the North Gym. The Highlanders are second in league right now, and the Warriors are fighting to make CIF. And so let's see what goes on. And the game is underway. Brandon Munn sets the ball up to Roman. Roman from the back, hits it up. The ball's into the rafters. Oh, and it's up. A little dump.
What an athletic move by Habra there.
Dump by number 17, Eliza Menzel. That was nice to say the least. What an electric start to finish the game. Good bump by Reagan.
He dives in,
It's
saves
up.
it. Oh, Jalen misses the block.
Wow, great hit by number 5 by Parker Whitmarsh. Very interesting setup there. And now a service.
By Liam on the Habra side.
The ball starts off 2-0.
Roman tips it up.
Reagan with the set.
And Brandon hits it.
Into the net. Not the start you want if you're a Warrior right now.
Habra takes an early lead of 3-0 in the first set. And again with the serve. Roman tips it up. And Brandon dives in but gets blocked.
Brandon keeps it alive.
Gets it over.
And shakes the ball, but somehow gets it into the floor of the Habra's court.
Yeah, and scores the first point of the set for Troy.
Of course. And Jaden Renata, the serve. Kenny Hayes keeps it alive.
Oh, and Jalen with
great hit by Jalen. It gets it again, and then it's over.
Kind of
22, Jalen Williams.
Reminds you of his basketball days, don't you agree, Sabit?
That kind of reminded me of myself, but I definitely see how Jalen has progressed through the years, especially in the program under Coach Mason. Definitely showing his true colors here. Great hit by
Kenny tips it all the way over to Brandon. Oh!
Brandon gets blocked. Jaden Renata keeps it alive, and the ball is over by Roman.
Reagan tips it up. Brandon looking to hit. Oh, tips it lightly over the net.
And
looks like it's Troy point there.
Interesting call there. I did not see anything.
Ooh, Jalen with a aggressive smash over the net there. And Troy now takes a lead of 4-3 into the first set. Quick turnaround here from Troy after starting off 0-3 of the set. Interesting to see how Habra adjusts.
Very interesting.
Wow, an unanswered hit by Habra there, and ties the set up 4-4.
Very interesting round.
And coming up to surface, Jackson Smith, number 16.
4-4. Ball is underway. Received by Reagan. Jaden with the set up to Brandon. Oh, it's a boom, but it's blocked out of bounds.
It's Troy
hit by Brandon there. And, the Warriors have their first lead of the game. Seem to gain some steam, and all league selection
William Hayes comes in.
I remember this guy from my sophomore year basketball
Yeah.
tryouts, man. This guy was a beast. His high motor skills and his never-ending motor.
Absolutely, once in a generation talent right here. I mean,
For
it's
sure.
just and a bad serve by Troy
Floats it
here.
over.
Yeah.
And it seems like Brandon will be taking the seat after subpar service. But
Yeah, and we
what I
have-
really love about Brandon is his tenacity on the court and his energy that he brings to the team. And he definitely will bring improvement to any team.
Oh, and a great
What
hit
a
by
hit
Jalen
by
Williams
Jalen
there.
Straight into the ground, and that's what happens when you
Oh.
when you have an ability to go vertical like that.
And coming in for Troy here is Isaac, number
Fuentes.
14.
Probably replacing Jalen as he serves. Jalen with the service, and it's into the net.
Another
Two services in a row into the net by the Warriors. Not what you like to see, especially when you're trying to gain momentum in this early stage of the game.
Absolutely.
Good service by Habra.
Oh.
Interesting point there, and the front line of the Highlanders seem to crumble right there as they just let it fall to the ground.
That seems like to be a little bit of a miscommunication on Troy's side.
And that's something the La Habra coach will definitely want to limit as the game progresses.
Oh.
What an interesting placement there.
Wow.
The Warriors get lucky, barely getting over the line, and the Warriors take an 8 to my mistake, folks. It's 6 to 8. Highlanders. And it's into
and
the
it's
net
a
again.
bad serve. Wow. In the early stages of this game, we're seeing a lot of poor serves coming out of the
A lot
gate.
of just faults made by both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like William Hayes is getting coached up on the sideline as he takes a quick breather.
And he has not seen a lot of minutes so far this season, I suspect because of an injury.
Yeah, and as his brother Kenny Hayes just served for Troy's side.
And it's up over to Roman. Gets some hang time there, and it's Troy point.
Yeah, and again, the set's again tied at 8 to 8.
Seems to be going to be a close game, folks.
And number 13, Kenny Hayes again with the serve.
Oh, interesting serve, and it's out. Wow, this is a really disappointing start to the game by the Warriors.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've truly been outplaying the La Habra Highlanders when the ball is in play, but they just can't seem to get it on the court.
Yeah, the Habra coming down the other end with the serve. Received by Roman. Reagan hits it up. Roman tips it over, but it's saved.
Saved. And what is going on there? Number 3 on the Highlanders, Daniel Gleason, just has no idea what's going on. Seems to be a little confused, and the Highlanders try to sort that out.
Yeah, it seems like coming out of the gate, both teams are playing a little sloppy and
sloppy. It's been a while since there's been a home game here at Troy.
That is true. That is true. I know we have number 1 Roman coming on the serve next.
Awkward exchange there at the net.
Wow, what a powerful hit by
from the back, just pounds it into the other team.
wow, what an athletic move there. Yeah. I mean, even sitting where we are here, like we could hear the sound of him like against that ball, and it was yeah, absolutely insane. It's gonna be difficult for Troy to go up against that all night. Oh, Roman dives in to save it. Reagan tips it over the net.
Seems to be a set for number 17.
Another great save by Reagan there, and wow, what a nice save there.
Oh, Isaac Francis keeps it up.
Oh,
Elijah.
wow, what a great volley so far. Brandon tips it over, but it is out, sadly. Wow, what a sad ending to a great exchange there.
I believe that was on the line from my perspective. Great hit by Brandon Bunn, but it seems to go just a little over.
Reagan
Up
receives
to
it.
Isaac Fuentes, and it's blocked, but it's still Troy point. 10-11, Islanders are up. Isaac Fuentes with the serve. No libero out in the court right now. Good service by Isaac, a little floater. Number 16.
So Brandon Bunn rises up, but hits it out of bounds.
His 4th miscue so far, folks. And he's really one of the most consistent players I've ever seen. So
Not typical of his play style.
Very not typical, as he is truly one of the greatest volleyball players I've ever met. So.
I agree. Reagan receives it on the other side. Jalen rises up, tips it over. Wow.
Great placement, great power. That's all we like to see from big boy Jalen over there.
Yeah, honestly, if you put it up there for Jalen, he's able to get it, and there's really nothing you can do against that. Jalen with the serve. Ooh. Looks like Troy point there as Habra hits out of bounds. We're tied at 12-12 in the first set. Neither team seems to be able to pull away in the early stages of this game. By Jaden.
It's up. Ooh. Wow, Braden Payne just can't get it over the net, but there's still some power from the back.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like he just got to be able to hit it up a little more, but
you could tell he's confident taking those shots. He reminds me of Allen Iverson hitting a little step back and shooting a mid-range. I mean, he's just so comfortable from the back there.
Absolutely. I mean, I think his skill set is really translating here so far in this game.
Oh,
wow, what a nice two-hitter too.
Great placement there, but they still get it over. Elijah with the hit.
What a hit.
And the Warriors have no response to that as it's tied game 13-13.
Wow. What a powerful move from Elijah.
And this game seems like it's going to be going to 5 sets if it keeps going on like this.
Absolutely. Sure will be an exciting match.
No traffic on the way home at least.
Served by Jackson, tipped up by Kenny.
And Braden Payne just gets it over.
Reagan dives in to save it. Kenny tips it over again, and it looks like it's out.
And this is just another mistake by the Warriors. Just too much power on the ball, too much air under the ball, and they just can't keep it inside.
Actually, it looks like early on the rotations are there defensively, but it's just like you got to keep the ball in bounds, man.
For sure, and the front has definitely been lacking something.
Oh, looks like Jalen rises up, but it's blocked.
Kenny with the hit.
Wow, what a great save by Habra there.
It's up by Jaden Winata to Reagan.
Kenny rises up with a big hit. Oh.
Great hit, but
tips it all over from, oh wow.
And a beautiful point by Braden Payne.
What a nice finesse move there by Braden. See, including us, we were all expecting the athletic play there, but he chose to go for the finesse move and tricked us off.
Warriors seem to take a timeout, try to regroup there after a couple bad points there, especially a disappointing play from the front line.
And taking a look into Troy's huddle now. If you were the coach, Southwick, what would you be thinking?
I definitely I want to emphasize to the players that this game is just so close that what's really going to matter is the miscues, and you just got to limit those mistakes. And it's just the front line. I think the back has been playing some beautiful defense. They've definitely been playing pretty good. Some great saves by Reagan, but it's going to be an important game to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Honestly, we just, for Troy, all we need is for our players to play to the level they're used to playing at, and I think it takes a little time for them to
I definitely see the Troy is the more talented team, and they definitely had, I think, more star power and just in general, just a better coach staff, and
absolutely.
They just need to lock in, just finish what they started.
Look at that.
Great game by Jalen Williams so far. Brandon Munn goes in.
Rises up,
great hit, and he definitely took what coach learned, talked to him in the huddle, and he's applied that to the game, is coming out firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, absolutely. Troy's now only down 14-15, 1 point in the first set. Seems to be an exciting match so far. Whoa, what a interesting move there.
Great hit. Good receive by Owen. Back to Roman. It's up. Great hit from the back. Roman another hit, and it's over.
It's out of bounds.
Habra's strategy has really been just playing to their strengths, getting some great defensive plays, and then just booming it from the back. And it's really been working. Their front line doesn't seem to need to doing as much work as Troy is. Troy definitely has a little lengthier players up there, and
oh wow,
what a beautiful finesse move by Jalen over there. Wow,
what a great hit!
I'll get it there, but I really just want to emphasize the great game played by Jalen Williams today. I really see some beautiful balls, and although it can't always go their way.
coming up to serve is Elijah.
It's up by Roman. Back to Roman.
Oh, what a great block.
Great block. Reagan keeps it alive to Jalen.
Jalen tips over using his height to advantage.
A little awkward exchange by the Highlanders, but they get it over. Roman with just a little floater. It's
Habra
a
sets
tip
it up
over
all the
to
way to the
Braden
side to Braden.
Payne. And it's over again.
Wow, what a
Braden
great
keeps
save
it
there.
alive. A little center dump in. Wow, just a little miscue by Jalen right there.
What an athletic play by Habra there.
Not loving what I'm seeing so far from the Warriors.
Yeah, as La Habra seems to be pulling away in the first set, now leading 18 to 14.
This set will definitely be hard to win.
Reagan tips it up for Roman. Whoa, big hit.
And the Warriors seem to find a way to cut through the La Habra momentum and gain a point, even though it was sloppy, but they got it.
And seems like Isaac is giving Jalen a bit of a break as he subs in right now. Served by Reagan.
And it's up. Little set by Jaden. Over to Isaac Fuentes, and it's over.
Ooh.
That has to be
Looks
the
like
sixth
it was
ball of the
in.
set. Just too much air under it. Reagan, all-around player right there, giving TED Talks, playing volleyball. It's kept up. Interesting set.
Wow,
what a
nice
hit by
one
Braden.
hand.
Did not expect that.
Kenny Hayes rises up, big hit.
And it seems to be over. Great hit by Kenny. And the question that everyone's been asking, where is William Hayes?
Absolutely agree. I mean, it's unusual to see your star player sit out for this long, but
for sure. And I've seen him come into the game, but I'm not sure where he is.
Yeah, and it looks like the lineup currently is working though.
For sure. And I really think that William Hayes' player comp is like Lightning McQueen for me, the star player. He's been
absolutely once
he's
in a
been
generation
terror of
player
the
for
league,
sure.
And it's sad to see that he's been out of commission so
Wow,
far for this league.
what a great hit! Again,
And the Warriors able to tie up the game, but loses their momentum as the Highlanders go up 19-18 after.
Yeah. I mean, Braden continues to kill us from the.
For sure, and I think Braden has more kills than the rest of his team combined.
Yeah, maybe rest of both teams.
Into the net, tie game 19-19.
Wow.
It's going to go down to the wire for this one, folks.
Looks like we have number 13, Kenny Hayes, lining up to serve for Troy as we're tied 19-19 in the first set. Great serve by Kenny. Habra sets it back up for Braden. Oh, wow. What an amazing hit. I mean, he just continues to do whatever he wants out there on the court.
That was beautiful. His combination of his lengthiness and his jumping ability has really been able to, he's able to put the ball in places that Troy just cannot receive.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really beautiful to see. Great serve by him as well. Set by Jaden up to Isaac. Point Warriors 2020.
Oh, it looks like Brandon Bunn is
Brandon's
checking
coming
back into the game for number 9.
That's our guy. Has really developed throughout the program, and he's been a main guy for them this season. I really don't think this team would be the same without a presence like Brandon Bryan.
Absolutely. It looks like number 1 Roman is serving for us.
Barely gets it over the net.
Gets it backwards
Great
again for
set
Braden.
to Braden. Cross-court hit. And it's kept up. Little float by. Very interesting exchange there. And Troy takes their first lead in a while.
And it looks like we're taking a quick
Highlanders are not happy about that run went on by the Warriors.
So again, we're getting a closer look into Troy's huddle. I think what Troy wants to do right now is to keep that momentum going and be able to take away with the first set.
For sure.
Looks like the players are engaged in their coach's discussion, and looks like they're eager to win their first set and potentially win the game.
And let's see. And the La Habra huddle hyped up right now. Is trying to take back this game. It was theirs for a while, but the Warriors have been rallying for this lead. And 21-20 Warriors. See if they can hold off this La Habra Highlander attack.
And looks like we have number 1 Roman stepping up to serve again for Troy.
It's up. Set to number 3 on the Highlanders, and it's tie game again.
21-21. Exciting first set so far.
Definitely close, and this gym is going crazy right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Little replay. What an interesting little exchange there. And served by the libero, number 11, Tyler Lee. It's up. What a timing there by Isaac Fuentes. And
wow, and looks like La Habra scored there.
And the La Habra team does not like that call there by the refs. They think it's in. Let's see. That was definitely suspicious to say the least.
Looks like they're rewarding La Habra with.
Oh, La Habra point, apparently. Ball does not lie, folks. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened there. It looks like they got lucky with the point and just gave it away.
And interesting little dribble by Isaac Fuentes. Let's see if he can get this serve over.
I seem to hear someone in the crowd yell, "Ball don't lie." I mean, looks like it's accurate.
I mean, for sure. I definitely don't think that serve was a mistake. And it's up. Elijah with the little float.
Nice there. Kenny
Jalen
answers. Steps over to Brandon with the explanation play.
And Brandon is hype. I'm really not sure what happened there, but I think Brandon hit a ball, and somehow it came back to him, but they won the point. Good receive by the libero.
Tips it over. Wow.
Tips it over from the back two-handed.
Oh,
Jalen with the
rise it up again.
Oh, and is that 3 touches? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, wow.
There it is. Troy point, 24-22. Just have to take it home after 1 point as the Highlanders take a timeout.
Back-to-back great performances by Brandon on the last 2 plays.
What a rally done by the coach here, and that's just a testament to the ability of the Troy coach. Their coaching staff is just built different, as they've really been down a lot, and they rallied around their players. They talked strategy, and they were able to come back into this game.
I mean, looks like we're getting into groove finally into this game. A lot of early mistakes when we first started, but looks like Troy's able to lock in and play as a team. Come out of the timeout. Troy's looking to take away with the first set, leading 24-22 so far.
The Highlanders have to be perfect here. Almost no mistakes made. They really want to win this set. And the Warriors, I know. I've been in this position before as a volleyball player myself. And being match point when a game is this close is real nerve-wracking, to say the least.
Nice serve by Troy here.
And it's up to Braden.
Wow.
And it's shanked into the crowd.
Wow.
What a boom there from Braden, and that's what we've been seeing from him all night long. And
honestly, Braden's game reminds me a little bit of Victor Wembanyama. Don't you agree,
Salvi? Or Christian.
Yeah.
And I'm in awe here by what Braden's been doing.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like
set by Jaden all the way to Brandon. Let's see if he can finish it. Oh, no soft.
Braden.
And what is the
not
call
too sure
there,
what the call is here, but it looks like Troy
will take set 1. And so I think it was a net. I'm not sure, but
yeah, I'm not too sure what happened there, but
Ethan, what are your key takeaways from from set 1? What did the Warriors do well, and what can the Highlanders do to change the outcome of set 1?
Honestly, in the beginning of the game, Troy had a lot of sloppy mistakes, but I think we really honed in into what we want to do, and our lineups have been very consistent, so props to the coaches for that. Looks like we just got to keep continuing to play great defense and be consistent on offense. It only takes a couple of good possessions to be able to beat a team like this. And as for La Habra, I would try to go for Braden as much as I can, as a star player of their team.
For sure.
If anyone was to lead a comeback, then
I definitely see that, as Troy doesn't have their star player, William Haves, the chosen one to lead them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they've really taken this match. So, I mean, the Warriors are not at full strength, and they've still taken set one, which is really testament to show how skilled this coaching staff is and how honed in and perfect they are.
Yeah, and, I mean, with an early lead like this, it's important to not get overconfident and go back to playing sloppy. You know, this is the time to keep your foot on the gas and just be able to take away with the 2-0 lead here.
100%, and I just really like to admire the Troy coach there, and he's been solid for the program, and there's a reason he's been here for so long.
Absolutely, and looks like you know, the players are all hyped up and ready to come out of the set for set 2.
For sure, and especially as prom's coming around, these players trying to impress their significant others. So this game definitely has more importance to it than just a record.
Absolutely, I think Troy's trying to make a statement out here by defeating the second team in the league.
Sure. And fight for their place.
Yeah, but taking a look into La Habra's huddle, I mean, their coaches look poised and you know, calm, and doesn't look like they're worried about being down. And I think that's part of the reason why they've had such a good record overall in league so far. You know, their ability to be in situations like this and be able to come out on top in the end. So
definitely. And just the pure jumping abilities from La Habra just tells me that this is going to be a close game. It's just the athleticism is just hard to keep up with. This Warriors, as their well-coached and perfectly pistoned team, were able to take set one, but that was a tough battle. And I know it's going to be difficult from now on.
Absolutely, and
it's going to be a hard-fought battle.
Yeah, I will not be surprised if La Habra ends up taking this set and we go to a multi-set game.
I mean, I called my parents. I was telling them I'm coming home late today because this is going to be a fight to the wire. Shout out, Dad. And so.
Shout out his dad.
And yeah, and so the Warriors come back. 10 seconds left on the clock.
It looks like coming out of the first set, in the second set, we have mostly the consistent lineup we've seen so far. We have Kenny Hayes, William, Jalen Williams, Brandon in the front, and in the back we have Roman, Jaden, and
great
Reagan.
Play by Jalen Williams to start off, just using his verticality to get to places where even the lengthy La Habra team can't compete with as a basketball player and just a competitor in all aspects of life.
Yeah, absolutely, and a couple of great plays from Brandon towards the end of the set.
He started off kind of slow.
But yeah, I mean, he's really picked it up, and it was a big part of the reason why we were able to take the first set, and I think we're looking to go to him more and more as we come into the second set, as Jaden serves it. Oh, what a great block.
Great block by Jaden.
Kenny sets it up. Jalen tips it over, but La Habra's able to keep it in the air, and Braden rises up for the big hit. Wow.
What a hit right there.
I mean, even though La Habra's down, I mean, Braden's game is still unaffected. His athleticism is truly Giannis-esque.
It's truly like, that actually reminds me of LeBron James.
Absolutely, and Chris Singh.
For sure, a mixture of both.
And Jalen Williams with a nice tip. Oh, and La Habra unable to save it.
Keep it up, but that was a beautiful attempt by number 2, Liam Quesada.
And again, Jalen Williams' height advantage just becomes apparent in situations like this. Like, it's incredibly difficult to compete with something like that when you're out on the court, and he just rides it up over you. Now it looks like our front court just gained in height as well, as William Hayes checks in the front.
William Hayes, folks.
In the front court with
we have been waiting for.
Let's see how the brothers will perform out there. Oh, wow, what a tip by Kenny Hayes there.
And just the presence of William Hayes on the court has really changed something for the Troy team.
Look at that big smile on Kenny Hayes' face,
Big smile. We call them the Red Towers over here at Troy. And they have really been a leading force in our campus. Every time I look at him roaming the hallways, I just admire him.
Absolutely, Salzik.
Oh, and Braden just
flies in for the save. But Jalen rises up, puts it down.
Beautiful placement. And just the addition of William on the court.
Yeah, honestly, has really taken Troy up another level. And right there, the athleticism and the height of Jalen almost looks like he's going up for a slam dunk there. Braden receives.
Up. Back to Braden from the back.
Oh, wow, what a block.
Wow, what a sequence.
This front court, honestly, is unstoppable right now, impenetrable.
This is like if you put Giannis, Joel Embiid, and Jokic on the same team.
Yeah, honestly, like, the height difference is just really apparent right now as Troy takes an early lead of 4-1 in the second set.
Wow, and what a sequence.
Wow.
What a sequence. This is like if you put Zach Edey on UConn. Boiler up, baby.
Yeah, something as a
great serve.
wow.
And it's over again into the net.
I
And this La Habra team is lifeless right now.
I believe that's 5 straight for Troy.
5 straight, and the coach is frustrated. The players seem dead.
Yeah.
This is not the start you want to see, especially after coming off a loss.
Absolutely. And
there's no passion between.
although we've been seeing somewhat inconsistent minutes from Williams so far in the season, if I'm the coach, the Troy coach here, I would definitely try to keep the same lineup in as much as possible until La Habra forces us to adjust.
And I understand like injuries about or questions about injuries, but when something's working, it's hard to change it, man. And
Absolutely. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And maybe you don't see the direct impact as he hasn't been getting the kills yet, but that's because everyone in the league knows don't give the ball to William.
Absolutely.
Everyone knows.
It's like Steph Curry, you know, everyone tries to put their attention on him and tries to chase him off the three-point line. It's like William Have's gravity on the court is really just affecting the players around him.
You see Savik Thuma in the paint with the ball and you crash the boards.
Exactly.
There's nothing else you can do, and they know that William Haves with the ball is a dangerous man. So
Absolutely. I mean, that's just how great players impact the game. You know, not just by themselves, but you know, impact the players.
There's a famous player called Darrell Revis, and he's known for being a lockdown player. I mean, William is a lockdown player. His side of the gym is lockdown.
Absolutely, and I'm excited to see what he has to bring for us coming out of this timeout.
It's up to Elijah. Floats it over.
Reagan tips
Good
it up for
set to
William
William.
Haves. Oh, and he tips it over.
Oh, that was a boom right there.
William rises it up with another hit. Wow,
Habra
barely saves it.
Great rally so far.
Jaden tips it back to the Kenny Haves rises up.
Wow! And that point was dictated by the Red Towers.
Absolutely. It looks like the Haves brothers are really just killing it out there.
And wow, some coach got to offer them, bro. That was beautiful right there. Just beautiful team play and twin play, if I could say so.
Absolutely. And looks
back
like
to Braden.
Braden's trying to, but it looks like it's out.
And they're down by 7 right now. And I'm not sure if they can come back from this insane deficit.
Troy's just blazing hot right now, led by the 2 Hayes brothers.
Pure red. This is like the solar eclipse all over again.
Absolutely. And now Owen serves.
Art.
Two consecutive great plays by Jalen Williams there. Oh, good block attempt there by Jalen, but falls a little short as La Habra scores their second point after 7 unanswered Troy points. And it's nice to see William Haves and Kenny Haves playing out here. As you know, freshman year we played basketball with him, and we
one
watched
of my
their
closest
journey.
friends.
Yeah. Wow, and it looks like another great hit by Williams.
Wow, and he's just dominating right now.
Yeah.
Just the front court of the Warriors just continuing to
make an impact. Yeah, and you know, watching his growth over the past 4 years as dear friends of his, you know, it's absolutely beautiful to see him work like this outside. Troy takes in a huge lead in the second set of 10-2.
That was beautiful right there, 10-2. Warriors trying to put this one away.
Wow, great serve by Reagan. Oh, Braden rises up for the hit.
It's up, and is that over?
Oh, looks like it's in, and
oh, it's Troy point, 11-2. Continuing to extend the lead.
Wow. Looks like coming out of the first half, La Habra was, you know, a bit flustered and resulted in some poor plays that Troy was able to take advantage of.
Willie just having these high motor skills, and this guy just never gives up on a point. If you could, just try to watch him get a rebound.
Oh, absolutely, and looks like Braden's rising up again.
Beautiful
and it looks like
hit
it's
there.
out again.
Again, that's a beautiful move, and you could tell he's so comfortable with that move that he's been doing it forever. And
Absolutely.
just an unlucky point.
Honestly, it looks like Braden's a bit tired.
For sure.
Being the focal point of this offense for that one. I think that's part of the reason why he's hitting some sloppy shots out there.
And has the point been reversed?
I'm not too sure. I'm waiting for the scoreboard to update.
Oh, I think it has been reversed. Or yeah, score has been reversed 11-3.
Oh.
And it's into the net.
Yeah, Habra gives it right back.
Did I just hear ball doesn't lie? Again?
Wow, someone in the stands is really passionate about this volleyball game, and I can't blame them. You know, it's been an exciting game so far.
For sure, especially if you're a Warriors fan. And it's up.
And Braden rises up.
Again,
oh, blocked. Blocked by James.
But Iguodala's there.
Wow.
What a tough sequence of events for. Oh, it's the Habra point actually. As I think the Warriors have touched the net. 8-point game. This replay right here. Yep.
Oh, Owen tips up, but hits the ceiling. Oh, nice tip over.
Interesting sequence, and that's
a bit of a
point
mishap
again.
there.
And the Highlanders trying to bridge this gap slowly but surely.
And looks like Troy's losing some of the momentum they had earlier in the set, but it's important to keep that drive going.
Low receive by William. Back to Kenny. Kenny with the receive. Isaac through the block.
Wow, what a great save.
They keep it alive.
Jaden tips it up. Oh, Isaac blocked. Jaden again tips it up over to William Hughes. Nice tip there. But Habra able to keep it alive. Rises up. Owen tips it up to Jaden. Jaden tips it all the way over to William Hughes. Comes up with a big hit.
Wow, and it's shanked.
Wow.
Straight into the face of Braden Payne. And he's unable to keep it up. And it goes into the sidelines. 13-5 Warriors.
Yeah, after 7 unanswered points in the second set, Troy's continuing their hot streak, and looks like they're able to pull away with another point, looking to take the second set as well.
Wow, great play by Isaac Fuentes there.
Oh, Brandon Bunn rises up.
Into the net again.
Reagan tips it up. Jaden tips it over. Wow, a little hook shot there. And it looks like William Hughes came out of the game for a little bit of rest period. I mean, the time period where he was on the court, Troy was absolutely unstoppable. And it's interesting to see how we'll keep that going with our new additions who are equally as good.
Roman press with the serve.
Wow, what a beautiful serve.
Barely tips it over. Not a great receive.
Oh.
It's into the rafters, but they somehow get it over.
Jaden tips it all the way over to Brandon Baum. Rises up with a big hit.
What a beautiful shot there. So the trajectory straight to the floor. I don't even know how you would receive that.
Absolutely, and Troy takes a 15-5 lead in the second set. Wow.
They are so disappointed.
Looks like after the first couple sloppy mistakes Troy made, we really came together and started playing as a team, and you know, the results are evident.
And the Troy coach just telling his team not to put their foot down. They've been playing some beautiful volleyball, and you don't want to stop that just because you're up 10 points.
Absolutely, and honestly, looks like Troy has a set in their bag, but you know.
And honestly, I think this this ranking by the Warriors is almost misleading. Is they aren't placed like top 2 in league, but they definitely have the talent to be a top 2 team like La Habra. I mean, as you can see here, they're dominating, and that's just because some of their star power, some of their unlucky games, it really messes up the rankings. But
coming out of the timeout, looks like Troy is employing somewhat of a similar lineup as a majority of the players that were in our
Joaquin checks in for Jaden Winata. See if he can help extend the lead.
And looks like Roman is stepping up to serve for Troy as we have a 15-5 lead, up 1-0 sets, and looking to take the second set as well. Serve up by Roman. Tips it up for Braden. Oh! And unable to answer by Troy as La Habra scores and cuts the lead down to 6-15, a 9-point deficit. It looks like we have Braden lining up to serve here. Received by Reagan.
Joaquin with a beautiful set to Brandon,
Wow.
just through the block. Received by Braden though, and another block.
Looks like he,
A little celebration by the Highlanders. Head top.
and Highlanders are getting a little bit of a momentum now, you know.
2 points from the break.
Oh, and a bad serve.
And that is just tough if you're a Highlander. I mean, after 2 points, you would like to continue that streak.
Yeah, and especially when you're down, every point matters, and it's important to not give away those sloppy mistakes.
Especially to a serve.
Now it looks like
Interesting
Jalen
little
Williams
dribble.
checked back into the game.
It's up.
Wow, what a great tap. Oh, looks like he touched the net there, and it's Troy point.
Back to a 10-point game.
Yeah, so a double-digit lead here in the second set. More than double the La Habra points in this current set, and it's really a sight to see, you know, as a Warriors fan myself. Another great serve. Oh, what a great tip by Jalen.
Great tip. And it's up.
All the way over to Brandon.
Brandon. That is interesting. What is going on?
Wow.
Saved by the Highlanders. Try to keep it up. Warriors. Joaquin. Wow, a little dump into the rafters. How are they going to respond to this? Jalen just boomed it over the net.
And Troy takes
that is Troy point, 18-7. Wow, that is a beautiful play by the Warriors, and even without their starting rotation, they're firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, no, it's important to give our guys some rest too, as surely they'll be able to come in early in the third set and really just put this game away.
Having a little technical difficulties with our score bug.
Oh, a poor serve there by Isaac, and Troy only leads 18-8 now.
All that matters is Troy is up 18-8. Mistake with the service there. You can afford to be a little sloppy. It's up. Good receive by Reagan. Good set by Joaquin. Oh, and it's over.
Braden rises up.
Oh, Braden,
it looks like it's out.
Great duck by Roman Perez. That's just awareness right there.
Absolutely.
That's how you know he's been playing the game for a while,
yeah,
master of the game.
It's not enough to be an athletic player out there. You also have to have IQ and be smart. Now,
sure.
Right there, we see an example of that.
And the instance where I've learned that is the gap defense made by Aaron Mason, our basketball coach.
What a true legend of the community.
Beautiful defense, a beautiful execution by our program, and that's just another instance of how Troy sports excel. Joaquin with the serve. Oh, interesting. And is that out? Or is that down the line?
It is out. And La Habra now takes another point.
19-9 Troy Warriors. Brandon Munn gets ready for the receive. And it's up.
Jalen
Joaquin.
goes up.
Beautiful hit. Although it's out, that was an angle that I love to see. And that was definitely something they practice.
And La Habra was able to shave the lead down to a 9-point.
19-10 Warriors. And it's up. Joaquin sets it up to Brandon.
Tips it over. Braden answers.
Boom.
Wow. What a great hit.
Wow. And the Highlanders seem to be rallying 19-11.
Yeah, Liam really just
Almost
rised up there.
3 points in a row for
slammed it through.
Highlanders. Good receive, set by Joaquin to Brandon. It's
Oh,
blocked, but Joaquin keeps it up.
Jalen Williams tips it up.
Jalen keeps it up. And the Highlanders are able to extend the rallies. Brandon with the little.
Wow.
Wow, what is going on, folks? Low set to the Highlanders. And Roman gets it over.
Oh, nice tip. Oh. Brandon
rally
rises up.
right now.
Wow. What a nice hit by Jalen Williams.
What a beautiful hit by Jalen Williams, ending this. Ending it. That was beautiful.
And Troy is now leading 20-11 in the second set of this volleyball match. Looks like number 9 Owen is stepping up to serve. He's He's loading up and ball is away.
It's up. Braden Payne,
Wow.
great hit from the back, and he's just so comfortable there.
Absolutely. What an incredible move by him.
And this is a heated battle still. The score at 20-11 Warriors, but that score is misleading as the Highlanders are definitely still rallying right now. Is it just me or is it getting hot in this gym?
I mean, a little bit. I think it's just because the Troy Warriors are on fire right now.
100%.
Owen receives the serve, tips over. Jay William puts it down, and it looks like it's Troy point again. Troy's now up 21-12.
Isaac Fuentes checks back in for Jalen.
Now it looks like Reagan's coming in to the game as well. Great serve.
Owen, it's up. Owen great with the receive. And great set by Joaquin.
Oh, a little bit high for Williams' reach, but you know, the idea was there, and unfortunately, the lead is now down to 21-13 as Troy leads in the second set of this match.
Reagan with the receive, up to Jalen. Oh, what a
Troy point again.
Point there.
Troy's now up 22-13 in the second set of this matchup after taking a 1-0 lead. Honestly, it looks like all momentum that Habra had is pretty much gone now, and looks like it's a sure thing that Troy is able to take this set.
Highlanders seem just to be too far out of reach. That is their point, though.
Yeah, and Troy now only leads 22-14, sorry. But, you know, Troy's players look composed and calm, and, you know, they're ready to put this set away.
Cesar Lopez with the serve has been really consistent so far.
And William receives, tips it up. William rises. Beautiful
and it's
hit.
In. Beautiful hit. Just placed it where the Highlanders could not have a return there.
Looks like it's all but a done deal now in the second set of the matchup, and Troy will be able to take away with a 2-0 lead in this game. And you know, it'll be incredibly difficult for La Habra to come back, but it's important to keep your foot on the gas pedal, you know. Served by Roman. Puts it up for Braden once again. Wow, what a nice save there. Wow, blocked by Isaac.
And it is 24-14.
Wow, he really should get that weak stuff out of here.
And that was quite weak. We'll replay that out.
Looks like we have a set point right here.
With the serve, wide up. What a serve, just cannot get it inside, but I see the vision there.
Yeah, and Troy's now leading 24-15 after that mishap by Isaac.
And let's see if
Roman receive. Oh,
that is a mistake you don't want, but that is one you can't afford. Is if you want to get your mistakes out, you want to do them now.
Absolutely. Great serve by Braden. Roman receives.
It's up to
Owen rises up. Oh.
Wow.
Looks like we take set two.
Set two. Warriors up 2-0. Beautiful set there, and it's just been complete dominance. Complete dominance.
And we're getting a close-up look at Troy's huddle, and also at La Habra's. Honestly, for Troy, coming out with a 2-0 lead is, you know, everything you can ask for in a volleyball game like this. And honestly, we're just trying to put it away at this point with the same group of people that have been consistent so far and have all been excellent, especially players like Brandon Bunn, Kenny Haves, William Haves.
100%. And I just love to see the brothers out there just doing what they do best. I mean, this has been their sport for a while, and they're dominant at it.
Absolutely.
They're just so comfortable on the court. Their athleticism and their awareness on the course is beautiful to see.
And it's nice to see their years of hard work coming into play here.
For sure, I remember when they were just working it with me down in Frosh Soft, but we're both up now.
Yeah, and I remember running suicides with Kenny Hayes freshman year when we couldn't even practice indoors because of COVID. And look at where he is now, and look at where we are now, man.
Of course, and it's beautiful to see just their dominance on the court. Like competing, not even competing, but dominating this La Habra Highlander team. And just see us here too.
We're getting look at the ref right now.
And some slight difficulties here as our score bug is back, but the logo of the La Habra Highlanders has been changed to a coyote. That is a mishap by us on Troy Omnia, but we're glad to see that the score is back.
Yeah, and I want to apologize on Stalvik Thuma's behalf on the mishaps. He will try to do better next time.
For sure, and that is on me, folks.
Looks like La Habra's coming back into the gym after a little discussion outside.
And what do you think the coach said there?
Honestly, I would not be happy if I was a La Habra coach. Being second place in the league, it's important. Treat every matchup, with the competitiveness that have brought you to that place in the first place. And, coming out of today's game, I didn't really see much of that going on, and I think that's part of the reason why they're down 2-0 right now. And I feel like as a coach, I'm disappointed in their efforts and their their ability to play as a team.
See if the Habra Highlanders can turn it around. I assume this would be a 5-game series. I blocked out my schedule for this, folks, and
same. Looks like coming out of the break, our lineup has been returned to our star players with Jalen Williams, Brandon Bunn, Kenny Hayes leading the pack with Jaden, Roman, and Reagan, holding it down there as well.
Starting lineup back. Both teams changing into their secondary rotations as the game is out of reach for the Highlanders almost, and they like to see some of their other players to get some minutes, but both starting rotations are back.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm expecting something similar to set 2 out here with the aggressiveness that Troy came out with, and composure that they were able to play. As Jalen Williams slams in an early one and takes the first point of set 3. We have Jaden lining up to serve right now for for Troy.
Sure, and Troy comes out with the 1-0 lead. Jaden with the floater, and it's up. Back to Braden Payne. Beautiful hit.
Goes
and
right
that's what
through
we'd like to
Jalen
see.
Williams' hands, and the Habras able to even the score for the third set. 1-1 so far early in the third set of this matchup, with Troy leading 2 sets to nothing.
And that serve is off. Not what you want to see, especially as this La Habra coach has to be frustrated after the last set, not playing up to their expectations, and a missed serve is not what you want to see early in this game.
Absolutely.
I mean, these early points dictate the route of the game, and just missing like that's not what you want to see.
Served by Owen. Wow.
And it's into the net, but they
unable to be returned. And Troy takes an early 3-1 lead.
Just this front court by the Troy Warriors is unbeatable. They form a wall.
Yeah, this Jalen, William, and Kenny lineup has honestly just been impenetrable on the defensive end.
It's over. Braden with the set, back to himself.
Wow, and it's
great
blocked by Kenny Hayes. Wow, looks like Rudy Gobert out there. Looks like Troy takes another early lead, 4-1 in this third set. Looking to put the game with a 3-0 score.
And it's up, over to Braden Payne.
Jaden tips it up. Reagan tips it over to William. Rises up for the bomb.
Beautiful bomb.
But tips it
back
over.
To there, William Hayes, and it's into into the court. And just a battle between William, the Haves brothers, and Braden Payne. And this is a shootout like no other.
Absolutely, yeah.
Which reminds me of the Heat versus the Spurs back in 2013.
Yeah, and with the air conditioning broken in the gym. Jaden tips over. Wow! What a move by Jaden Williams.
That was a lateral quickness that I've never seen from him before, but he's been working on it that summer.
Yeah, honestly, that reminds me of another man named Jalen Williams in the NBA. The OKC Thunder, #1 seed in the West right now.
For sure, and I'd really like to see Wembanyama play some volleyball.
Absolutely, I think his presence would be great on the court. But honestly, seeing William Hayes out there, it was pretty similar to seeing Wemby.
Owen Gray gets it over.
And Braden with the finesse play there.
Great play.
Jaden tips it all the way over to
William Hayes.
And again, a great play.
Ball. And this Troy defense has really reminded me of another very special volleyball team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers Warren Volleyball. They have gained some attention recently, and like this Troy Warriors team, the resilience they have, and just the way they play together as a team really reminds me of the Nebraska team, one of the top volleyball teams in the nation.
Jaden tips it up all the way for Kenny. Wow.
Beautiful hit.
Rises up for the big ball. Man, looks like it's out.
Wow, what a beautiful sequence of events there. Just some beautiful volleyball being played.
Honestly, that was probably one of the most insane plays I've ever seen. Served by Braden here. Looks like Troy Point. Bad serve. Troy takes the lead 8-4 as Troy's coach is smiling at the smart decision made by his players.
Perez with the serve, 8-4 Warriors. It's kept alive. Over.
Wow.
Beautiful. Jaden Winana keeps it alive. Over. Low set. Wow. Beautiful shot right there.
What an amazing hit.
Oh my God, straight to the floor.
Even though they're down 2 sets to none, La Habra seems like
what a shot right there by it's up.
wow.
See with Isaac Fuentes is Isaac Fuentes serving. What a beautiful sequence of events. Jaden to the set with Brandon Bunn.
Wow, what an amazing hit.
Beautiful.
Goes all the way into the ceiling.
What a great hit. And that really reminded me of Kyle Standage from Merrimack University. That was a beautiful hit. He just got up there. Really reminded me of his stroke.
Yeah.
It's into the net again. And Troy keeps the 10-6 lead.
Honestly, I saw some hints of Mason Briggs in that
out
performance
of Long Beach
too.
State, for sure. That was really great. Wow, what a beautiful hit by
But
Braden Payne.
yeah.
Wow, great receive by Reagan. All the way over, and Samuel on.
with the finesse room.
Trey Cole-esque right there. Straight out of Pepperdine, someone offered this man. That was beautiful.
Absolutely. I mean, it's crazy how we can see flashes of these college volleyball players in our own
into
players.
our own players right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Brandon Bunn with the serve.
And Willingham rises up.
Wow. Stayed in the air for a while. 11-8 Warriors. This is coming into a close game. As
Looking a little Diego Cardona-esque there.
oh, for sure. I definitely see that.
Yeah, out of Fort Valley State.
Jalen with the
wow!
Oh my God! I just see flashes of Cole Powers out of UC Irvine from there. I've seen that exact play happen so many times. That was beautiful. My God. That was beautiful in this front court. And it's up all the way.
Oh, wow.
What a beautiful hit. Oh my God. Yon Lin, I have never seen a dump that beautiful.
Me neither, Sadik Reddy Thuma.
Pulled out the middle name. Let's see if the Warriors can extend their lead. It's 12-9.
Wow, what an amazing serve. And Williams answers.
Oh, it's into the raspberry, but Brandon's able to get it over.
Brandon rises up. Wait, it's blocked.
My God. And Troy's starting rotation, not even in right now, but they have still been able to.
Yeah, we really
extend
just
their
strapped
lead.
it up over there.
Wow, that was beautiful from number 2 on the Highlanders, Liam Quesada. Really reminded me of Logan Shepard out of Harvard there. Wow, beautiful hit, beautiful service, all the way to.
Nice little tip by William Hayes there.
Great hit.
It looks like it's out of bounds, and it's Troy point.
14-10. This is really disappointing from the Highlanders as the Warriors have seemed to be losing steam, but the Highlanders have not been able to keep up the gap.
Yeah, and coming up to serve against number 1 Roman, not the tallest player on the court, but certainly has
Definitely
that
the
grind.
bounciest.
Yeah, reminds me of KJ Harrison from Central State, Ohio.
That guy got bounced.
Yeah, I mean, he's only 5'6", but his impact on the court is really undeniable.
For sure, and that team has been dominant so far. Central State from Ohio.
It looks like it's
into
another
the
Warrior
net,
point.
15-11. I want to see how many of those have been going on.
Yeah, honestly, it looks like Jalen Williams is checking back into the game.
And the Hayes brothers are sitting right now. Maybe some load management going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach does not seem to be worried, up this big in this game. And as Isaac serves.
Fuentes is up. Over to Braden from the back, and it's
Just
into the net.
completely misses.
This game is seemed to be getting out of hand, folks, and I expect we're out of here in 10 minutes.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Troy goes on another one of their signature runs right now.
Signature runs for sure.
Kind of reminds me of the UConn basketball team.
100%. Or the Nebraska volleyball team. They have been dominant.
Yeah, but the Lincoln Memorial volleyball team led by Tate Koval has been undeniable so far.
Just a sophomore, but he's been leading his team.
Absolutely.
And a little timeout by the Highlanders, I expect, and 17-11. And this Highlanders coach does not seem frustrated at all, and I think she understands to really stay in this game and even come back to it. You can't be you shouldn't be panicking. You should have some confidence in your team, and you should just let them play the game out. As this team is definitely talented enough to bring them back. It's just the miscues and just some terrible luck that's definitely been on the Warriors side has definitely caused this game to come out of hand, but that does not mean it's over, folks. It's just a 6-point game.
I mean, as a coach with so much experience, you know, like every moment is a teaching moment.
100%.
Even when they're down 0-2, there's always something to take away and for their team to be better. And I think that's what we're looking at right now in the huddle, as they're not discouraged.
And this game, it's about winning, but it's also about growing young men, and that's definitely what's going on here.
Isaac lining up to serve, playing with the ball a little, seems to be enjoying himself as Troy's up big and currently leading in the third set as well.
Game's underway again. Service by Isaac Fuentes.
Rises
over to
up,
number
wow.
2 by Liam. It's up. Owen Gray gets a little tipped.
And, Roman dives in with the save. Owen tips it over. Oh, nice little finesse move there. Owen rises up for the ball, and it's sent my way. Hey, thank you for the save there, sir.
I'm scared for my safety here.
Absolutely, But, as former athletes ourselves, I wouldn't mind going on the court right now and showing them what we can do,
And I have some help underneath me. As I'm definitely not in my prime, but I can compete.
No, back in my day, before I busted my knees, I was grabbing rim out here. Wow, Owen completely stuffs him.
And these are points you'd expect to see off like a Nebraska-Wisconsin game, not a high school volleyball game. That's just how talented these folks are. As number 25, Lucas Manueli checks in.
And our program really just reminds me of the Stanford Women's College basketball team.
Sure, just so dominant.
Yeah, one of the most successful college teams out there, and I think Troy really embodies their spirit well.
100%. Oh, it's onto the basketball hoop.
Oh my God, what an amazing save!
Wow, what is going on?
It was one of the greatest plays I've seen in my career.
Over. And the effort being put out when it's 19-11 is just really why this Troy team is so disciplined and so hungry.
Yeah, that's a testament to our ability to perform on the court and the hard work we've been putting in practice.
Sure.
As a student on campus, I've seen how late they practice, and I know from my own experience the hard work they put in.
100%. As the point goes to the Highlanders there, 19-13. Service by Liam. Up to Owen. Block, though. Could just not get the verticality on it. And that seems to raise the question. When will Coach Terry put his starting rotation back on?
Absolutely. We're 6 points away from winning the game. And seems like players such as Roman and Owen can begin taking a bit of a rest period. Wow,
and did he not touch the net there? Oh,
he did. So nevertheless, that was an insane hit. But unfortunately, Troy takes the lead 20-14 in the third set and leading 2-0. Looks like we're about to put the game away anytime, folks.
And it seems like some people are starting to beat the traffic, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, honestly, if they came out to see the Habra Masterclass, I'm sure they were disappointed today.
And can we just talk about the traffic going on lately?
Honestly, block schedule have not been kind to
these Troy players.
Yeah.
And definitely impacts their performance on the court a little bit, as as get out of class and they start playing.
And looks like coach is encouraging his players on the sideline. Looks like we're not making any adjustments yet. It seems like we're gonna stick with the same lineup until the end of the game. Reagan tips it up.
Gets it up.
Owen rises up.
Oh, what an awkward play there. And the verticality of Braden Payne is unstoppable. And Owen Gray gets a little flustered there. 4-point game. And this game is not over now. And it's up.
Oh, Samuel tips it over. Wow. And Roman tips it up.
Floater. Oh, is that? That is Troy Point as Braden Payne gets a little over eager and tries to put the game away.
Absolutely. And now we're only 4 points away from the game ending. And it looks like starters Brandon Bunn and William Hayes are coming in to finish things off for Troy.
And they Roman Perez and Owen Gray take a seat, and this should be the end of it.
Yeah, some veteran leadership with this bit of a younger squad here is surely appreciated.
And with the service.
Oh, wow. What an amazing serve.
Wow. And I think he meant to do that on purpose.
Yeah, I mean, players can get lucky, but 99% of the time, it's skills like what he practices.
He's refined his serve so much that's what happens. Out.
Yeah, it seems like he tried to replicate the same result, but fell a little bit short this time. Nothing to worry about, of course, as a great established player as himself. Yeah. Just able to laugh it off and move on to the next play.
Amazing person in general. Recently emceed one of our rallies.
Absolutely. He's just a multi-talented person.
Oh.
That's a bit of a mishap there by William Hayes. And the lead is cut down to a 4-point game.
And let's see what they could do here. Elijah with the service. Just floats it over. No jump serves being made on the Habra team.
Look at Luca rises up.
Boom!
Looks
but
like
is that off?
I think it was out. Oh.
I think that was out.
I don't know about this decision here.
I don't love that.
I mean, we got to respect the refs' calls. And,
Can we get a replay on that if possible? I don't love that at all.
Oh, looking at the replay. Oh, we don't really have a full view on it, but I guess the call has been made. And, wow, what a great rise up by Samuel there.
And it's up. Great hit by Liam. Samuel gets it over. And William just taps it up.
Beautiful play out there. Braden rises up. For the tip. And
looks like beautiful. That's a veteran. Warriors.
Looks like Kenny Hayes is coming back in as well to really try to put this game away.
Set this game off. And their whole starting rotation is back except Lucas Manueli. But as an experienced player, I definitely think he can help put this game away.
Absolutely, and looks like La Habra's not ready to give up just yet. And it's interesting to see who comes up on top at the end of this third set. Wow, what a great serve!
No! (22-21).
Looks like we're taking a quick timeout.
Is hyped.
Are we gonna see something similar to a
2016
3-1 comeback?
2016 Cavaliers. And Coach Terry trying to motivate his players, just try to put this thing away. And this would be very disappointing for the Warriors if they lose this set, as they've been dominating the entire game, and it would be tough to just lose a set due to some silly mistakes.
Looks like coming out of the timeout, our lineup has stayed consistent with the starters, and looks around their faces are telling me that they want to put this away and get ready to go home.
For sure.
Habra's lining up to serve right now. Troy's only up 22-21, up 1 point so far in the third set after taking a 2-0 lead in this game. Jaden tips it over to William Hayes, who puts in the exclamation point, but La Habra's able to keep it alive. Great. And
it is Troy Point again. Tie game. Oh no, folks. I don't like this at all.
William tips it
William
up.
gets it up. Oh, what is going on? Oh,
what an unbelievable sequence of events there.
And that's why we play this game, folks.
Yeah, honestly, in my many years of commentating volleyball, I have never seen anything like that.
Several years, I've never seen that.
It tips it back to Kenny Hayes, who rises up for the bomb. Kenny again goes up. Oh, blocked by La Habra.
And it's into the net! No! Oh my God! Troy Warriors put this away!
Looks like we're choking a potential 2-0 lead.
Timeout is taken by Coach Terry. The La Habra sideline is hyped, to say the least.
Wow, what a great serve by La Habra there. Oh, Kenny Hayes rises up, puts it down. Oh. Braden flies in. A one-handed save by William. Tips it over to Kenny, who's ready to put it away. Looks like a guard point.
Let's go, Warriors! 23-24.
What an exciting sequence.
It's up, over to Braden, and it's
blocked!
Oh my God, 24-24.
What a clutch performance by Troy High School.
And this is why I'm a Warrior. It's up.
Oh wow, what an athletic save there by La Habra. And Jaden tips over to William Hayes, who bombs it. Oh, tips it down!
25-24 Warriors. He's gonna put this John away.
La Habra takes another timeout in the brink of elimination.
La Habra cannot afford any mistakes right now. The Warriors are hyped. They thought this set was going to be a difficult one to win, but I think they could put it away, Ethan. They've been playing some great volleyball.
I think so too. I'm absolutely excited for our performance coming out of this timeout.
So I am hyped for that block. That was beautiful.
Absolutely. It was an amazing play.
And it's just, that's the volleyball I love to see, and that's why I do this. Just this game is beautiful.
Absolutely.
And
it's an honor to be able to sit up here and commentate with you, Salve.
For sure, it is also an honor. Islanders smiling, down one, on the brink of elimination.
Looks like they're unfazed, but let's see if the Warriors can prove them wrong. Reagan ready to serve, puts it up.
And is it Shane? Nope.
Looks like La Habra's able to keep it alive.
Oh,
wow, what
great.
an amazing save. But Williams, can you take us to the promised land?
Finish it.
Oh, good one! And it's over! Let's go!
Troy puts it away.
What an amazing performance.
A thriller to finish the game.
Wow.
That was
jumping up and down in my seat out here.
I did not sit at all. Oh my God, that was just a beautiful play, a beautiful game. Just that's why we listen and play the sport, folks.
Could not have won in any better way, Salve.
My goodness. And that really had me on the edge of my seat. That comeback really reminded me of the Atlanta Falcons, but we were able to pull through, finish the game. That was a nail biter.
Absolutely, and as the players are shaking hands right now, you know, we concluded a great match for us so far. Troy takes the lead
100%, and Troy aims to move up in the league rankings, and well, that was just a beautiful game played by the Warriors. Final was 3-0, and the Highlanders have to go home empty-handed.
Absolutely.
Thank you for watching, folks. This is your announcer, Satvik Duma.
And Ethan Lin, it's been an honor to be able to be on this journey with you guys. And tune in next time for the next
tuning
volleyball
in.
game.
Shout out Troy Omnia.